Hi! So today I'm doing a makeup look on my channel. I've never really done a makeup look, but here we are. So I'm starting off with filling in my eyebrows, shaping them, and today I'm using the Morphe Dip Brow Cream, call it what you want, in the shade Latte. And I've recently switched over from Anastasia to see how the formula is. And as I'm filling in the brow, I'm moving on to concealing the eyebrow using the Becca concealer in the shade beige. By putting 3 dots on each eyebrow, concealing, carving out my brow, prepping it for my eyeshadow, as you can see. And with concealing, I'm using the brush M432 by Morphe. And moving on to eyeshadow, I'm using the shade Spotted from the Morphe palette 35H Hot Spot, and I'm using the brush from Morphe. I just tried to look at the number. There's no number, but I'm just really packing it on the lid, getting from the middle of the lid to my inner corners, outer corners. And I'm taking my second shade from the same palette, Rally Time, using my M441 brush from Morphe. Oh wow, I'm fast. Moving on to my Too Faced, I'm going to do an eyeliner look using Ice Queen, using their liquid glitter eyeshadow. I'm going to take that and put it along my lash line, creating almost a eyeliner look, using it as eyeliner. Filling that in. It's kind of liquidy, so I kind of packed it on, worked with it. Didn't really glide it on, so I kind of packed it and just worked with it. Moving on, I used my black eyeliner. I just went with the standard Maybelline line stiletto liquid eyeliner and shaped the outside of my blue eyeliner, gave it a shape, carved it, outlined it, trying to define it, make it a nice sleek blue eyeshadow look. And once I did that, I did it on the other side. And then once I did that, I moved on and popped some eyelashes on. I used the Morphe Premium Lashes Hot Stuff. And once I did that, I moved on to concealing using the shade Medium from Too Faced and really concealed my bags, any blemishes, my forehead, my little mustache, my chin, under my eye. It's great coverage. I've been using it for over a year. I love it. I switched between medium tan and medium in the summer. I love the formula. It's creamy, it's full coverage, it's light if you work it, and I love it. I love Too Faced, honestly. And here I am, still concealing blemishes on my nose. Where else am I? My forehead. What am I moving on to? We shall see. This is my first time doing a voiceover, so this is fun. Oh, I'm blending. Oh yes, blend the concealer seamlessly with my beauty blender. And moving on to my foundation, using the Do You by Too Faced Full Coverage Fresh Glow Foundation infused with juicy watermelon in the shade Warm Beige. I previously used Warm Beige in their other line of foundation, but I've recently tried out the Do You, and I'm loving it so far. It's very moisturizing, it's a dewy look, and it's very hydrating, so I love it. And it's pretty much the exact same shade that I was using, so it's very versatile. I love it. So I always start on my forehead. Oh, moving on to my powder. I'm using the High Definition Makeup Forever, setting in my foundation, pressing it, not really brushing it. I'm pressing in on my forehead first, move down to my cheeks, my temples, my nose, all over my face. I really try to set it by pressing first. Now I'm moving on to the bronzer contour using the shade Tawny, I think, by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Really getting in my cheekbones, my temples, my forehead, all over bronze look. Make sure I look like a, oh my gosh, I can't English. I'm looking like a goddess, because she look cute or whatever sometimes. And now, I'm doing a little bit of baking using, I got a trial size for my birthday, so I'm using the, I think, Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder in translucent. So I'm putting that under my eyes, my nose, my forehead, right under my bronzing, as you can see, so it looks nice and cut, fresh, and that's really defined. What else? What else do I do? do. I really should have cut this a little bit more, but you know, we're here for a good time. Always. So as I take that, I'm guessing grab my fluffy brush, classic, my big fluffy brush from e.l.f., and just brushing off that loose powder, making sure that it's all blended, all is well, and that it was a cute little short bake. Moving on to my blush, I believe. Yes, I'm using the Blush Trio by Anastasia Beverly Hills, Peach Love. I'm using the 2 shades on the right hand side. And I love these because they're very warm and they can be very peachy or pink. And I love them. I've been using this all summer. It's given me a very warm, cute look, and I'm living for it. So I'm putting it right on the apples on my cheeks, moving kind of outwards and up, really blending. Moving on to my highlight. I'm using the Brain Freeze palette by Jeffree Star, and I'm using the shade Cocky on the nice high points of my cheekbones, blending with my fan brush by Morphe, and the brush is called M310. I love it. Who doesn't love a big fan brush? But I believe I moved on to a different, smaller brush. I don't think I have it here with me. And I just really want to get more pigmentation with it, really. So moving on, I took a smaller eyeshadow brush using the Sephora Collection eyeshadow brushes. And I really got into like the carving underneath my eyebrow and blending down that same shade, Cocky, down into my eyeshadow, right on the crevice, right on the, I don't know, peak of my eyebrow bone. Moving on to my lipstick, I have the 2 shades, what is it, Bitter Cherry by Lime Crime, and NYX Lingerie, shade Exotic. Oh, I'm fast. So laying down that Exotic, I kind of, felt cute, had everything laid down. I'm pretty sure I switched my mind coming up here. Oh yeah, I put the Bitter Cherry over top and kind of want that glossy look. I love the mattes, but who doesn't love a nice glossy moment, right? Cause who doesn't want to feel like a bad bitch? And yeah, that's basically the look. Nothing too special, nothing too fancy. And yeah, it's been my first voiceover, so this has been fun. Look to more in the future, hopefully. Bye.